property versus shares or any other investment. Well, it's a tough one because, I've studied financial planning. I'm a finance advisor. I am a qualified real estate professional. I know a lot on both sides. I know about superannuation. I know about stocks, shares, bonds. My nephew's one of the highest guys in the stock market trade in Sydney, which obviously keeps in touch with me with some advice and tips. And then there's the property side, which I know inside out. Look, it doesn't hurt to spread your risk. Okay, I'm always about spreading your risk. Have a risk profile that don't put all your eggs in one basket. We've all heard this, but it's really a good strategy. So whatever it is, I think spreading your risk is a good strategy. But my views are, the stock market or Bitcoin, that's another one, or the cryptocurrency. They're very volatile, very, very volatile, and that's okay if you're knowing what you're getting. If you're going in there knowing that you could lose everything tomorrow, and you're happy with that risk profile, well, then by all means give that a shot. But you might as well go to the casino, or you might as well be a gambler, in my opinion. But you know what, with things like that, you've got to stay in. It's all about timing. All investments about timing. When does it shoot up? When does it go down? And look, there might be a bit of skill involved, but generally no one's got the secret there. It's a very, very tough situation. There's a little bit of luck involved, but that's why you spread your risk, because when property is rising, sometimes the share market's down. The cryptocurrency, well, that could do anything at any time. That could boom or bust. So, my weight is on property development, on investing in commercial and residential. And the reason I say that is because of their history. Even with the GFC and when we felt, and the Paul Keating days, when we had the recession we had to have, these times, I was actually in real estate, and the properties didn't really suffer a lot. Yes, the stock market share went up like you wouldn't believe, but the property didn't suffer, as in the prices didn't plummet. The prices didn't go fall down the roof. I mean, the US had a different situation. We can't compare to the US. I think we're a bit more advanced than the US, because the US were high risk takers. Almost they had a portfolio of loans of 100% was massive. Now Australia had a very small portfolio of that, and they've got rid of a lot of that. Okay, so you need equity in your home. So it just gives you balances for your risk profile for the lenders. So that's another story. But residential has been solid. It's safe and steady. Property is safe and steady. There's 200 years plus of real estate history. There's 200 years of history in stocks and shares too. And with stocks and shares, it's like this, up, down, up, down. So it's all about your timing. I think if you stay in there for the long haul, at some point you've got to say, this is the time I have to get out. With property, it's a bit, in my opinion, it's a bit safe and steady. You're always going to be safe, and steady. And they say property rises, and doubles, every 10 or 15 years or whatever they say these days. There's 200 years of evidence of that. It's just safe and steady. You just got to hope that your timing isn't a recession or a GFC. And if it is, that's the risk profile. If it isn't, you're going to double your money. It's pretty simple. So hope I've been helpful, but my moral of this story is spread your risk if you want to get involved, but I can help you with the real estate side. Okay, take care. See ya.